What's up? What's up? What's up? We live, we lit direct, dog. Look, today was a smooth day. I'm feeling better about myself, you know? I probably only made seven. I'll give myself a little boost. I probably only made $10 today. If that. At work. But I worked. I'm in a job and I worked. That's all that matters. Now, when it comes down to numbers, all that, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm gonna be. But honestly, I'm not worried about that right now. And some may say it's irresponsible. Some may say it's this. Some may say it's that. But I know my work ethic. And I know I haven't been working to my work ethic. But I know how hard I can. Like, I'm seeing more options hit me. So it's like, while it might look one way, it's bigger pictures to everything. It's bigger pictures to everything. Anyways, today was a smooth day. And today I had a conversation. I think his name was Nicholas. His name was Nicholas. Something like that. Talking to him and just opening up to him kind of opened my own eyes. And my chin here looking a little patchy. Patch. Feeling like it's growing. I opened my own eyes and it's like kind of was realizing, thank you, realize. Whew, y'all might see me a little crooked, but it's cool. So if it's crooked that way, look. Anyways, look, y'all, we don't care. I was talking to him and I was telling him I came from Detroit, was working, getting 13 an hour. Now I'm just, here. I ain't save up good, all this. But I was telling him I wanted to get off into something else. I see that I feel like I can live and I can work a normal job and I can, live the rest of my life like a normal person, but I want a little more. I don't want to just, basic. And I was telling them how I wanted to do music or photography, videography, all that type of things, fashion, whatever. I want to do something else. I want to, work and make it a career that I'm doing something that can be scaled by far from 0 to 100. I want to be rich. I didn't say this to him because I ain't want to dig in arrogancy, but I want to be rich. I don't want to be well off. I want to be wealthy, rich, filthy rich, I want to be so rich that I regret saying I want to be rich because I see how much of a target I just made myself. You get what I'm saying? That's how rich I want to be. I was born a target. I ain't gonna get into that black stuff because y'all know that ain't me. But y'all really I was born a target. Think about it. Nigga in Detroit. But I'm white, black, Mexican. Just living in that, growing up where I grew up, I was a target. Everybody's a target, Can't female. No, they targeting you for God worse of a target. Females. Shoot, the nice ones targeting you. Cause they want to be with you. It's y'all big targets, but man, look. It's just talking to him, hearing his little slight story that I heard, speaking my story. I'm just thinking, dog, and I'm feeling more and more like it's time. I don't like when the screens start getting dark on me. Get me to get tapping screens and stuff, Ugh. I feel like I'm looking good. I ain't gonna hold you. It might be the teeth. They might be glossing. Y'all, I told y'all I was gonna get on it. Y'all probably ain't believe me. But yeah, man. It's real. Look, I only worked an hour today. There's a good chance it might not be hours at this job. I might only get $200 a month. Who knows? But I'm not limited to only working at this job. No, I haven't applied to other jobs. No, I'm not about to go in the house and go apply to other jobs. I don't even have a schedule. I don't know how many work hours, I need. How many hours I'm gonna be free. I don't know how much I'm gonna be making. I'm not really gonna worry about stuff like that until I get my first check in, stuff like that. But we gonna see. Tomorrow, I'll go in at 4. She might want me there for 30 minutes, an hour. Who knows? I'm not gonna stress myself out about it though at all. Today I folded boxes. Got the pizza box. Boom, 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 folded. Boom, 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 folded. Boom, 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 folded. Boom, 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 folded. 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 I folded all of those, and I was doing training. Well, playing around with the little the ordering menu thing, as if I was taking phone calls, placing the order. And I talked to Nick, got accustomed to the community. Good vibes. We got good vibes so far. Look, but this is just the side hustle. My main hustle is growth. My main job is myself. My main job is putting that investment in myself. I told y'all I dropped out of college. I'm not in an organization like a university anymore. I'm in my own school. I'm teaching myself. That $10,000, that $10,000 that I still owe, they gonna get that. 11,000, however much it is, they gonna get that because I'm gonna make that, and I'm gonna pay them bills. But that didn't stop my education. Paying for them first year and a half of college. It's just I'm spending my money differently now. I'm not buying that education anymore. I'm buying my own education. I'm educating myself. I'm paying for my own things. I put a different bill. 15,000, 500, 16,000. I like that. 16,000 with the car I'm recording out of right now. Educational toe tag. This my books or room and board. Might want to write room and board for real because I might live in it one day. Who knows? Right now I ain't really got that problem, but it's possibilities with this. You did? So I bought this. Laptop, check, bought that. Camera, check, bought that. Phone, check, bought that. You want to be honest? My phone probably cost $1,000. This phone can last me as long as I want it to last. Believe it or not, even with today's age, I still think this phone can last 10 years. Will it last me 10 years? No, it bet not. It bet not last me 10 years because that means I ain't getting nowhere. I feel like I should be making enough money to improve my technology, and within the jobs that I want to and within the things that I want to do in life, I want to keep moving with technology. I don't want to be behind. I don't want to handicap myself because I don't have the funds. No, that's why I got this phone. I still got the other phone I had. It still lasts. It still works. I can still use it. I don't need the phone I'm on. But I made an upgrade and I made a choice. And I feel like I'm going to continue to make that choice. But what I'm saying is I feel like this phone can last me another 10 years if I needed it to. Right now, this phone is not damaged. I got a screensaver and dropped it a couple times case. But this phone is not damaged. It's waterproof. It can last me. Will it last me? Yeah, we'll see. I'm not really concerned about that. What I'm saying is that Warrior Writer book that I paid $40 for, that's in that house. It's in that house in some bag sitting and writing. Them online books I paid $200 for, who knows how much bro, I didn't pay, I won't say I paid $1,000 for books yet. But I will say, if I went to school, if I was still in school to this day, I would have paid $1,000 for books. That's this whole phone. Price of this whole phone. Now, of course, this phone is connected to a plan of service. But in college, you don't need service. Especially if you was living on campus with like me. You don't need service. Matter of fact, you kind of wasting your money paying for service. Because at Wayne State, service did not work. It didn't help you. Student Center, which is one of the main places to be, service didn't work there. You had to use their Wi-Fi, and their Wi-Fi ain't the best. I expect it to grow over time, but you know, Wi-Fi is available on campus. It's nothing to go into the library and live in the library and use your phone there. Like, you don't need your phone as much as you feel like you do. And a lot of things like phone calls, or you know, that's, if you connect it, yeah, you might get a call from your boss, you might get a call from your mom, you might get a call from this, you might get a call from that. But assuming that you're not the type of person where you need to answer phone calls and be able to receive phone calls when they get sent out, you don't need a phone. Like me, I was always the type of person where I just recorded a 12-minute video. I did not get no cell phone call. I just worked at work for an hour. I did not receive a cell phone call. I haven't received a cell phone call today. Some people receive 20 calls. Who knows? But you get what I'm saying? I've never been the type of person that always, you know, need to be around my phone or expecting major calls. No, not really. So I never really been stressed. But I say that to say, you can buy a mini phone and just have it prepaid and receive phone calls. So in today's world, it's very flexible. You can do a lot of different things. You're open to different possibilities. There's always a loophole. There's always a way. You just gotta figure it out and, you know, move strategically. But I'm feeling good, man. Good vibes, good thoughts. For the rest of this day, I'm thinking about maybe, you know, just bettering myself. I'm gonna leave it at that. We're gonna see what we do. But I just wanted to, you know, talk to y'all and tell y'all how we rocking, how we learning, how we growing. Man, it's cool, dog. It's cool. It's cool. All right. Probably sounding like a materialistic guy when I said these glasses is $500 today. Probably ain't have to throw that in there. Yeah, I paid $500 for these glasses. I expect to have them for 2 years. But I'm just explaining my financing. Like, look, we're gonna touch that. I mentioned that today. I paid $200 for these frames, and I paid $300 for the lens. That's $500 that I paid for these glasses, uninsured. I could have had insurance at that time. I didn't pay for it. That was a little me thing. I don't feel like it was a mistake. It's just the choice I made. So that's that. I Honestly, I haven't evaluated the situation to know if it was a good thing or a bad thing that I didn't have insurance, or how much I could have gained by having insurance or not. That's just something I didn't care to, figure out. And I feel like, that's something I'm missing out. But then again, it's an opportunity cost. I don't know what I gained, as opposed to not figuring that information out. But honestly, it's a lot of other information that I didn't figure out. And who says me figuring that one out was the best? There's a lot of other things I should have did. Why is that at the top of the list? It's not. But long story short, I paid $500 for these glasses. I'm sure I could have got glasses that I could see out of for maybe because we're talking just the glasses, not the eye exam. Eye exam, I don't know how much I paid for that, but it was $1. Pretty sure I could have got some glasses from anywhere from $50 to $70 for full price with the lens and the thing. But the difference is I paid an extra blah blah, what, $400, I'm gonna just say $400 for style, I guess, the desire, or whatever you want to say, comfort, whatever excuse I want to give to it. I paid that extra $1 for it. Transition, there's shades. I paid for that. But yeah, it's easy for somebody to look outside and say, "Oh, you spend so much money on this, so you're materialistic," or "You bought that," and consider you materialistic for the things you bought. But then again, it's so much of a fluctuation when it comes to talking about spending too much money on something. What type of car are you driving? Are you driving a 2019? Do you need a 2019? Are you driving a car? Do you need a car? Can't you catch a bus? Can't you catch Uber? You know how much you pay on insurance? Any car I had, if I was paying the insurance price of $500 in Detroit, like I was, I ain't need, if you feel me, I could have saved by not having a car. But basically, eating. People eat a lot. Not only do they eat a lot, people spend a lot of money on food. I spend a good handful on food, but I'm pretty sure compared to others, I'm not touching them. I am not touching them. I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten out since I went to go eat at the Solely Vegan Calf, which was a $25 meal for two. At my job, you can spend $25 million and that's your whole meal yourself. D'Angelo, Turtle, y'all know him. He'll eat up a $25 meal himself easy. I will too. But I haven't been doing that. So it's like, yeah, I paid $105 for 2 pair of jeans. That's 5 meals. 5 meals of eating out. If the meal was $25. People eat out often. These pants are gonna last me some months, some years, hopefully. They at least gonna last me 6-7 months. But I'm not gonna, I haven't eaten out since I've been here. You get me? Like, I spend money the way I choose to spend it. People look at the way I spend money, and for one, you gotta reevaluate everything. How much money are you making? How much money am I making? Right. So when you reevaluate that, you understand that when people don't make the same amount of money, they don't necessarily have the ability to spend the same. No matter how you spend, like, no matter what store, like, you can be in the same household, buying the exact same things they buy. If they got $500 and you got 100, you're not going to be able to get everything on their list that they get. Even if you buy the cheapest products, you still might not be able to get everything that they get. But that's a bigger, it's bigger. You can expand it, you know. So what I'm trying to say is, when you're evaluating that type of thing, you got to realize that everybody don't make the same amount. Not only do you not make the same amount, everybody don't have the same expenses. So even if y'all both made $500 a month, now you have to break down, what are your bills? Do you rent? Do you not? Are you paying for Netflix? Are you not? You know, are you playing for your little online on PlayStation Plus or, you know, Xbox One? Or are you not? Do you have a weed habit? Are you smoke free? Do you drink soda? Do you drink water? Bills can change a lot. How are you eating? Are you cooking? Are you eating out? What type of clothes are you buying? Are you buying clothes every week? Toiletries? It's so much to think about. So it's like, it's so much that fluctuates, and people will sit and they'll stop and they'll think, oh, this person spends $200 on a gym shoe, you know, they must, you know, this or they must that. I feel like that it's rare that people reevaluate, oh, he spent $700 on weed in 2 weeks. I don't feel like people break stuff down like that. Oh, he just spent $350 on eating out in 1 week. Wait. He just spent, you know, $150 on entertainment. He went to the movies. He went to Great Skate. He went to this. He went to that. You know, and you know, I feel like they look at everything, because you might say somebody materialistic because they got this, they might, you know. But what did they give up to get what they had? What do they value? They might value an iPhone more than you value it. And I honestly, that's just me talking. That's just me throwing out, you know, little thoughts in my head. It doesn't relate to no specific situation. Nobody has, you know, confronted me about what I buy, because I'm not even open enough to talk to like that. As far as like, most of the people who talk to me right now know me, so ain't no need of having that type of conversation with me. But I was just speaking, something that just came up in my head. Glad I can share my opinions and thoughts with you guys. But one thing I wanted to say that I feel like it's true. Oh, excuse me. Dang, I'm nowhere near in this parking spot as good as I need to be. Your biggest I just wasted some of y'all time. My bad. Time is a, you know, asset or whatever. Spend your time wisely, dog. Cause I feel like that's one of the best sources of income that's mismanaged. People do not manage their time right. Let's see if I can do that. I can't really see the screen good enough to know if I'm, you know, fixing my my look as far as the way it look or not. I left this inside the trunk because I was cleaning out my car one day. Never leave food in container. It starts to smell. All that good stuff. These pants are very skinny, so I'm gonna be sweating, but I'm not too worried. I might exercise today. I've been sore for like past 2 days because of my exercising 2 days ago. So I don't know how this exercising thing gonna work, but I think I'm gonna keep it up. Bro, I just got so scared. It's OV. I would not have that scare again. I'm going to put this key on a different thing because I'm not going to lose this key because I'm doing what's right and just having it on the keychain. In fact, investments, dog. Look. Now I got something else to explain. Y'all just heard what I said, but I'm going to break it down. Oh my gosh. Hey, stop. Oh, I will tear you out the frame. You break these. Bro, let it go. Stop. Having a beast in his mouth. That's $150 for some headphones. Dang if I, sit here and watch you chew them up because you feel like it. Okay, so break it down. This normal little keychain, nice and cool. Rings, simple, normal rings. I think I had my house key on this ring right here. Key, I don't know the value of this key, but to me, this key has a high value. The reason why it has a high value is because it was gifted to me and it was loaned. It's not, a gift per se where like this chain, whatever happens to it, it's on me. Like it's not, it's mine. This key, different story. That will be returned. It has something to do with this facility. So it's not as simple as, oh, I just lost it. No, it's more into it, and I don't like the technicality of like all that type of things. So when it comes to losing this, I'm willing to pay $25, $30, $50 in advance to not lose this. And it pertains to other things. So not only will I not lose this key because I'm putting more money into, the key in a sense, I'm also making it where if I want to add any of these keys, it's connected. If I want... Okay. These two keychains, I'm just talking about the ends. This green and this blue one, $10 each. That was Nike. It was more so for this design. So necklace, I like the quick release asset of it. Beautiful. Only problem is it could be updated. It needs to be tweaked. Product design can be a little bit better. It's nice, convenient, but it's too easily taken apart. So this one was lost while I was out and about, probably in my pocket, pushed it, string went away. Didn't even notice it. This one, I took this off, misplaced the string. I don't know where it is now, but it's like the setup wasn't terrible, but now that I lost both strings, I think it's safe to say that I probably should be looking for a better source of keeping my keys. When I had this setup, which was Detroit, it's way more keys. It's less likely to lose all this noise, all this weight. But when it comes to this, a key fall off, I'm not gonna notice. This key fell off, the only reason I noticed is because I was opening the door. If I was out and about, I wouldn't have known to check my pocket, all that. Luckily, it was lost in my pocket. I say that to say, I'm getting rid of this. I'm going to find a store, give me a new keychain. This keychain, garbage, basically. Now I'm just left with this and the key. I'm gonna do it on camera just because I'm not pressed for time. If I'm wasting your time, change it. I'm sick and tired of feeling like, oh, the problem that I had was this ring. This ring is trash. And I could leave my key on there, but not needed. So, this is the key to my car lock, right? Car lock, I don't use it that much. This is the car key, house key. Not really what I wanted to do, but I really don't want to take all the keys off the other ring just to use that one ring that's real fat. The only reason I like that ring is because it's thick and it's durable, which means I'm not gonna run into the problem I just ran into. I'm never worrying about this key. None of these keys coming off this ring. This ring is nice, thick, and durable. The other ring was garbage, but I didn't think it was gonna be that trash. I'm not worried about this coming off either, but it's not ideal as in I didn't want it like this. Now, this setup right here, it's a key in a car thing. It's not too much or nothing. I can keep up with this. I don't need nothing extra. It's nice hold in the hand. It got a little noise to it. Stick it in your pocket. Hopefully you won't lose it. That's not the way I'm gonna roll, because not only do I not want to lose this key because it's valuable to me, this car key valuable too. If I lose this key, I'm not tripping because I have a spare. It's just I won't have a spare no more. I'm not really, hating on it. But at the same time, no matter, I don't know how much this key is worth, but I know if I was to try to replace this key, it's gonna cost some money because it's electronic. Because I don't know the price of this key, I don't really, think of it that much. But it's like at the same time, I kind of assume I know not to lose it. Hopefully I don't lose it. But this setup is not good enough for me. I need something that's more so long lasting, something that I feel like I'm not gonna lose. Also, I'm gonna add this on there, so it's like I'm gonna give it a little flair. I'm gonna go to Home Depot or something, and I'm gonna put that extra buck into it because I don't want to lose it, and because this is something I want to have for as long as I need. Like that $10, it was cool. It lasted me some months. I won't say it was the best investment, but it wasn't a bad investment. You live and you learn. Will I make the investment again? Probably not. I mean, I like the design, so I would, use those, but not for keys. Not for like my main set of house keys. I'll use it for I'll find some other purpose in the future. Like I'm sure I'll have some other set of keys that I might need to keep. And having a Nike keychain might be cool at the time, and I might get it. But it's like, right now, I don't feel like I'm gonna need that. So, this is my setup until I get more. Not even gonna add this on there. Not even need it. Quick. You just gotta keep up with it. Now, I say that, I also lost my wallet recently. I lost this whole wallet. Wallet has a lot of valuable information. Before this wallet, I lost a wallet that had $500 in it, my social security card, and my birth certificate. I still don't got my social security card or my birth certificate back. That $500 was lost, gone, and out of luck, Nate. That wallet was lost in Detroit. It was not returned. This wallet was lost in Lincoln Hospital. Nice Mexican man. He was kind enough to return it. Wanted to give him, I was thinking I could give him some money, but I didn't. I didn't because I didn't feel like it was right. I didn't feel like, I'm like, no, I'm gonna just leave that alone. Appreciated that he gave it back and all that. I mean, hey. I checked to see if money was still in it. Probably wouldn't have, reevaluating and thinking from the outside in, and money is missing, and the wallet was turned in, let the person keep the money. You know, if it's 500 in there, but the way I look at it, they returned it. I could have not got my junk returned. Then but we ain't even breaking all into that. The subject is losing stuff. I lost this because I was wearing jogging pants. Jogging pants have a big history with me of things falling out of my pockets. This fall out of my pocket on jogging pants, especially if this did, and not even feel it. A lot of times I lose stuff in the car, which is perfect because it's in my, personal property, which means I can retrieve it. That was lost in the seat, and I left the room, so it's like I was doomed. But luckily, still kind of in this world, and I got my materials back. Said that to say, watch what you wearing. It's still a lesson to learn to not lose stuff. I've been having the problem of losing stuff since I was a kid, but I've been getting better over time. Hey. Excuse me, this is all just me talking to you guys. It's been real, it's been live, it's been lit. It's been cool, but I'm about to get back into doing something else because I've been talking to y'all for like 40 minutes. And now it's time to get to some other business, not just the YouTube vlogging business world. Hey, adios.